Is the demo reel still important these days? As a video editor, I have applied to hundreds of jobs over the years. Having said that, applying for video editing jobs has gotten a heck of a lot easier ever since I was able to just share with them my YouTube channel. I made this channel partially for creative reasons, partially for passive income reasons, but also as a way to show YouTube clients that I could be a great YouTube video editor. Now, my situation is very specific, but in this video, I am going to be breaking down why I think it's important that every filmmaker make themselves a YouTube channel, as it might be the best chance that you have at booking future jobs. If we haven't met yet, my name is Colleen and I am your video editor. In this channel, I teach you how to get a job as a video editor and how to get paid doing what you love. Let's dive in, shall we? Online presence. When a client or a future employer searches for you online, and you know that they will, what do you want them to find? Knowing and understanding that social media is the future, especially for businesses or freelancers, contractors, don't you want your client to know that you're knowledgeable in how to create content for Instagram? That you're capable of making videos that can reach hundreds of thousands of people on YouTube? I still see it all the time, even with younger candidates who don't really use Facebook or are only on Snapchat. That's fine, but immediately I'm assuming that you don't care about social media and thus don't have the knowledge necessary to help my business grow on social media. Whether that's true or not, don't let your future employer or client make that assumption of you, and keep your online presence updated and consistent. Portfolio. What better way to show your clients what your editing style is like than to just share your own channel with them? Sure, this will be different, very different from your demo reel, but to be honest, I'm kind of growing tired of the demo reel. The demo reel is a pain to put together. It constantly needs to be updated, and I'm not sure that it gives you a totally accurate description of what you can offer the client. If I was the client, sure, I'd want to see your demo reel, but maybe I'd also like to skim through one of your short films that you've done just to see your work in action. Learning new media. I've been saying this for a while, but understanding and adapting to new media and the way that we communicate, because it is ever changing, is so vitally important. I fully believe that social media is your newest and best tool to showcase your work, to sell your work, and to do the work. The amount of jobs for social media positions that I have seen is so consistent with this theory. And the routes that you can take as a creative on social media are honestly endless, and they're growing every day. Now, if you have been apprehensive about learning new media like TikTok, or maybe you feel like you're above social media, you need to think again, because the social media wave has only just begun. And while YouTube and TikTok are very fun, they should be taken very seriously. Number 2, meeting new people. If you continue to put effort into growing your YouTube channel, you're going to get a following eventually, and more than likely, it's going to lead to more opportunities in the YouTube space. Either way, you'll be meeting new people, which as a filmmaker is so important because, as you probably know, half the time it's more about who you know versus your actual skill set. It's also about being in the right place at the right time. The more chances that you give yourself for your name or your content to pop up on Google or on YouTube, or even better, that someone might recommend you for the job, that right there is free advertising and it's invaluable. Creative outlet. Before I started my YouTube channel, and sort of during, I was working for a marketing company. I had a bunch of clients that I made videos for, and while I felt some ownership of the work that I made, the work still wasn't mine because I was representing a company. In a similar sense, the same can be said for any of my client work. That content is mine, I've created it, it represents me specifically, but it's not for me, It's for my client and for their target audience. I'd love for you to comment down below if this resonates for you, because I have a sense that this is a common theme with video editors, because we are usually taking someone else's story and shaping it into something else versus taking our own story and shaping it into what we want it to be. Especially deep down, if you are a true storyteller, if you are a filmmaker by heart, you probably feel this a lot when you're doing work for other people. While it's creatively fulfilling, it's still not my work. It's not my story. And how often do we really get to tell our story? Now, with my channel, the kind of content that I like to talk about is in educational form, but it doesn't have to be that way. I have a friend that I used to work with on some film productions in town. His name is Reese, and I'm gonna list his channel below for you to check out if you so choose. He is a filmmaker, and he uses his YouTube channel to tell his stories. They could be vlog style, or they could be crafted into narratives, or they could be helping to promote his bigger filmmaking works. Either way, I feel like he's a huge inspiration for using a platform like YouTube to create your own work, to tell your own story, and to work out your creativity with video, which is important because creativity takes consistent practice in order to become a more creative person. And hey, since you made it this far, please, if you don't mind, hitting the like button below and hitting subscribe for more tips on video editing, creativity, and freelance lifestyle. Check out these videos next for more tips on being a filmmaker and how to get a job in the film industry. Thank you to my team. Again, I am Colleen, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a good one.